Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are safe and healthy. COVID cases are skyrocketing. Now we learn to live with the pandemic. Break the chain, wash your hands, and social distancing are the most frequently used words these days. Quarantine, once a rare word, becomes the word of the year 2020. I know you're all eager to be back at the school with your friends. Have some fun. Do some naughty things and trouble your teachers. And getting troubled by the teachers with a huge load of assignments, test papers, special classes in the morning, in the evening, and on all holidays, especially by the science teachers, physics and mathematics. Am I right? Let's hope all these things will be back soon. We will be back at our campus and make our campus lively, vibrant and active. By the way, my dear students, please make use of this long holidays at home without any outings, without any get-togethers, to improve yourself, to learn something, to read books, improve your English language. We know that English is a language of opportunity, and have some nice golden moments with your dear and near ones. Please try to do something creative and bring out the best in you. In our last English class, we learned how to prepare the appreciation of a poem, and I told you that it's a sure question for your plus 1 examination. And for your plus 2 examination, there will be a similar question. Write the critical appreciation of an unfamiliar poem and compare it with a poem in your course book. Both these questions carry 8 marks. I know now you are able to prepare a wonderful critical appreciation of a poem. That means you are already equipped to write the critical appreciation of a poem, and the only thing you have to learn is how to compare two poems. While comparing two poems, the only thing you have to bear in mind is you should have the ability to appreciate the poem. You are already equipped with the appreciation of the poem in your textbook. When you have been given an unfamiliar poem, the only thing you have to do is go through the poem very carefully, confidently, and in a relaxed mood, because you already have enough stuff with you for 4 marks. If you have such a confidence, I promise you that you can understand the poem, because only such poems up to the level of plus 2 students will be given for the public examination. When you completed the first reading of the poem, once again go back to the poem, read it again, and in your second reading, find out the theme of the poem, the poetic devices used, the message given through the poem. Okay, now the only task before you is to compare the two poems. I will give you a magical formula, a 6-point scale to prepare the comparison of two poems. Let's see how to compare Middle Ages by Kamala Das and Any Woman by Catherine Tynan. When you have been given this type of a poem, Any Woman, thank God you learned the poem very well at the beginning of the year. You know about the poet Catherine Tynan, you know the theme, poetic devices, message, effectiveness of the poem, everything. Just find out the same about the new poem and simply write about the two poems, compare it, that's all. Here is the magical formula for comparing two poems. The first point, introduction. The second point, theme of the poem. Third point, the summary of the two poems. Fourth point, poetic devices. The fifth point, effectiveness of the poems. Now, the sixth or the last point, that is conclusion. If you can bear in mind these 6 points, surely you won't miss any point while comparing two poems. While preparing the comparison of poems, please include 6 paragraphs. Each paragraph consists of 1 point from our magic formula. So 6 points and 6 paragraphs. Surely you won't miss any point or you won't miss any mark. Please watch this presentation and make sure what all details you have to include in each paragraph. The first paragraph should be about the introduction. In the introductory paragraph, write at least 1 sentence each about the poet and about the poem. For example, in this case, we can write the poem Middle Ages written by Kamala Das and Any Woman penned by Catherine Tynan portray the love, care and concern of a woman towards her family. If possible, you can extend the introductory part by writing like this. Middle Ages, a simple poem, speaks about the agonies of a middle-aged mother and the emotional turmoil she has been undergoing when being rejected by her adolescent son. Whereas Any Woman focuses on the multifaceted roles of a woman as well as her importance in a family. This much is enough in the first paragraph, that is introductory paragraph. Now let's come to the second paragraph. That's you have to write about the theme of the two poems. The theme of the poem Any Woman that you have already learned, so you can write it very easily. And now write 1 or 2 sentences about the theme of the given poem. Here is the third paragraph, comparing the summaries of the two poems. Again, you know the summary of Any Woman. So the only task before you is to find out the summary of the given poem. It will be there in black and white in your question paper. So just get the summary and compare it with the summary of the poem Any Woman. Try to include at least 5 or 6 sentences in this paragraph. Now the fourth paragraph, please write about the poetic devices which add beauty to the poem. We know the poem Any Woman makes use of wonderful metaphorical images. Write about the poetic devices in Any Woman and find out the poetic devices of the new poem, that is Middle Ages. You can easily find out simile there. Please quote the line, like pupae they burst from their cocoon, and mark simile there. Find out the mood of the poem, the tone, the imagery used. Find out all these things and write down in the fourth paragraph. Now the fifth paragraph, that is effectiveness of the two poems. How effectively the two poets transact the theme through their poems. Each line in Middle Ages portrays the bleeding heart of a mother when she has been rejected, loved by her adolescent boy. The same way, the self-effacing love and the all-embracing love of a mother has been clearly portrayed in the poem Any Woman. Now come to the last paragraph, that is the 6th paragraph, where you have to come to a conclusion. Please try to include 3 or 4 sentences while concluding the poem. In the concluding paragraph, you can compare the similarities of themes or messages used in the 2 poems. So, my dear students, hope from this comparison you will get a clear picture of how to write the critical appreciation of a poem and compare it with another poem. Please write down the comparison between Middle Ages and Any Woman into your notebook. Here is a question for you. Please take down this question and try to make a comparison between the 2 poems. Hope my English class helps you in preparing for your examination. Write your suggestions. Feel free to put comments so that I can go through it and make any corrections if needed. We'll be back soon with a video on speech, how to prepare a speech. Till then, bye.